holding a mandolin for no reason. I got a new facility for my studio. It's a lot bigger than the old one. The old one was about 400 square feet and this one's 15, so there's a lot of space to fill. But I will. We're actually going to paint all these walls, and by we I mean me. I've got a bunch of ideas for murals. I've got some of them designed already, but it's going to be pretty amazing. I'm actually going to modify the acoustics in the main recording room, which is behind me. Last time I made these things called sound distributors, which basically they're big wooden things with a bunch of hardwood pieces all over them that distribute the sound evenly throughout the room. It's much more preferable for recording an environment. I'm also going to hang these ceiling panels. The last studio had 4, but it's going to take 12 of those bad boys to line this ceiling.
And
I actually just recently formed a band with a couple of my friends playing bass. Whoa, how does that happen every time? But anyway, we're called Postmortal, and that's a name that I came up with when I was driving around somewhere. True story. But anyway, the 2 guys that I'm in it with are John Lemieux, a very good friend of mine, a metal guitarist for a band called Never the Sorrow, which is actually the #1 metal band in Charlotte, out of all the metal bands. The other guy that's in the band is a good friend of mine called Paul Wyman, who's one of the best metal drummers I've ever known. We're really wanting to explore some new territory and stretch each other in terms of style. I think it's going to be an explosive combination. I know these guys from previous conquests. I used to be their bassist in a band back in the day, but we decided to form this and see where it goes. Now my 3 biggest bass influences would be, maybe not in order, Chris Squire, Geddy Lee, and a guy named John Camp from the band Renaissance, which I love. He's actually super underrated. Paul's pretty into Slayer and a lot of thrash type stuff. John Lemieux, he's got an old school metal thing, which is really cool. But we're really wanting to stretch ourselves beyond our normal stylistic thing and just explore, see what happens.
And
anyway, on a completely unrelated note, I recently got in a debate on Facebook with somebody about the draft. I was debating with him whether conscription was ethical or not. Initially, when I started this vlog, I kind of wanted to shy away from the whole political thing. You know, there's a whole lot of pointlessness that you can get caught up in, but it just seemed like an interesting topic to bring up. Now me, I lean anarcho-capitalist, which basically just means that it's the idea that anything society needs, it can probably do for itself, maybe without the government. I'm not 100% sold on the idea, but it makes a lot of sense to me. So a draft doesn't really fit very much in my worldview, or at least my ideal worldview. Now my perspective is if a war is just, most people are going to agree. And if they don't agree, you have a larger problem. So if people agree that a war is just, they'll want to fight it. And if they don't want to fight in a just war, then you have a larger problem that needs solving. Now even though I'm not totally convinced of the necessity of a government, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're happy with the status quo in America, please explain why. My thoughts are always being formed. You know, if you can show me a good reason why I should have a different opinion, I want to hear it. And I'm not above changing my opinion based on things like that. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you think, whether you're a communist, anarchist, statist, whatever you are. It's actually opening up the debate and debating and discussing ideas that makes society better. You get a lot of the stagnant type thinking that we have in America by people actually just not discussing anything, not really taking time to think deeply about any of these things.
And
I also got this TV to use as a monitor at my studio, but it's messed up. On a side note, this lighting makes me look like the Godfather.
And
I actually completely forgot about my own birthday. It's January 11th, and if you guys want to buy me a belated birthday present, I'm going to put the links below in the comment box to my iTunes page and Amazon MP3 page. Feel free to buy my album if you don't already have it. Well, anyway, I thought I'd keep you guys posted on some stuff, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'll see you next time. Have a great week, everybody.